I joined HCL on 15th July 1981. Joining happened in Nehru Place in a building called Bajaj House. I was interested in building a career in electronics and computers and those kind of things. And those days there were very few companies which offered a career in electronics and computers. And HCL was one of them. And in fact, HCL was like a dream job for some of the people like us who wanted to build a career in computers. So when this job was offered to me, it was like a dream come true for me. I feel that the ownership that people show here, the passion towards their work that they show here is very different. I have seen, at least in my own case, I have seen that the individual feels as if it is their own business that they are running. It is not a company's business. And you have the freedom to take the decisions what is right and what is wrong for that organization. We had one opportunity with one of the large companies, which is a consumer electronics giant from Japan and very well known, a very famous company. So they gave us an opportunity. They had a requirement. They were trying to build a 3G cell phone at that point in time, and the world's first 3G cell phone based on WCDMA technology. And they were looking for help in the area of multimedia subsystems that go in these phones. To speak the truth, we were at a very nascent stage at that point in time, and all the knowledge that we had in the DSP algorithms and all the codecs and all those things were all because of internal projects that we have actually done and invested in on that. Probably we did a very good job in explaining and convincing them that we do have the capabilities on this area. And at the end of all the presentation, they brought out a detailed RFP. They shared the complete architecture diagram of the product. It is typically very confidential. They normally don't share those kind of things in the first meeting itself. They brought out the architecture diagram, they shared with us, and they said that we badly need this help. Can you give us a proposal and explain what is going to be the effort, what is going to be the price on this in the next 2 days. And the meeting, which was planned for just a few hours there, ended up like this. We extended our stay there, then we worked 24 hours. It was a very crunch time, short time to give a detailed proposal like that. And we made this proposal and submitted there. And finally, we actually opened the door for an engagement with that customer. And today, that customer happens to be our one of the largest customers in Japan, and a very happy one. And they expanded the business apart from the mobile phone area into the digital television, in digital imaging, cameras, and those kind of areas. One of the largest teams that we have in ERS today. That is actually a very proud moment. And actually, the more important part is, within a couple of years of engagement with this customer there, they awarded us with the best outsourcing partner. The first major turning point for HCL would have been when the IBM PCs became, IBM opened their standard for the personal computers and made it available to the rest of the world so that people can design products which are compatible to IBM. And before that, HCL was having its own version of a personal computer. When this platform came, IBM PC platform came, world over companies started adopting that architecture and having products which are compatible to IBM's PC. The next turning point was probably in late 80s. That was the time we thought we have done enough in the country. Probably we should try and take our products overseas and globally. And we did make an attempt. The first attempt was to attack United States of America, introduce our products there. And HCL tried to introduce Magnum. We tied up with Hewlett-Packard and we formed a joint venture. And that joint venture actually gave us a lot of learnings. Then there was another major transformation and turning point when India as a country started opening up its economy. So we transformed this R&D unit into a services organization, and that's how actually the HCL Technologies came into existence. And we diversified from just being on computing and networking products to 10 different domains, and very varied domains like aerospace, medical devices, consumer products, industrial products, and so on like that. So there are 10 different domains where now we have full capability to develop end-to-end products from a scratch on that. And all of that is from that small seed of 200, 300 R&D engineers that we had.